Hey guys, it's Janeen with Pathfinders Downsizing Solutions. We're talking about Project Good Works again, and I have another partner. It is Connie Lindsey, and she is with Liberty Manor. We get so excited when we get to give to the homeless vets and connect that conduit for our clients that are downsizing and be able to bless this organization. But I wanted to highlight Connie. I wanted to let her show off what Liberty Manor is all about. So I've got some questions for you, girl. I'm so excited because you guys do amazing work. And it turns out you've been around since 2006. You've been effective in our community since 2006. This is an amazing story, but I wanted to ask you, my first question for you is, why did you guys even get started? Where's the gap? What did you see that was the gap you needed to fill?
Well, Janine, I actually represented one of the first veterans. I worked for the Judicial Commission for the state of Florida, and he was on a charge, and I found out that he just needed some of his basic needs met. And I said, but doesn't the VA provide housing and food and those kinds of essentials? And he said, only if you have a substance abuse addiction. And I thought
Okay.
they provided it if you served your country, Nowadays they do provide for all veterans, but in 2006 they provided housing for veterans that had substance abuse addictions only. And I thought myself it was kind of backwards. I tried to promote the ones that played it straight all their life. So we originated Liberty Manor for Veterans. By the way, it is the first one in the country of its kind that provided housing.
Here in Tampa Bay. That's
Yes, right
awesome.
here in Tampa Bay and Pinellas County. Absolutely. We have 6 properties now, and they're all full.
Oh my gosh. What a blessing you are. Oh, that is so cool. So you've been doing it since 2006. You found the gap in basically those veterans that were not having drug addictions but still needed a hand up. So what is your mission statement?
Our mission is to fill that void in services that the VA does not provide them. It's so sad. I mean, we think as civilians that our veterans are very well cared for, but they have there's essential items that they lack. I mean, we can only provide them a roof over their head, but laundry detergent, toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning supplies, we're housing basically homeless and disabled veterans. So you're not going to become affluent as an organization, when you don't have that income coming in. We receive, a lot of products, through Pathfinders, which just happened this year. And we're so grateful because it does help fill that void in the gap that, just housing doesn't provide.
Right. Right. Yeah, a lot of times because our clients are downsizing. So they're moving into smaller homes when, back in the day when we were all young, we were always kind of getting into larger homes. And so you always filled the larger home after you moved into it. But now you're going in reverse. So it's like, I don't need all the cleaning supplies because I'm going to have maid service or healthcare, or my meals are going to be cooked just because they're shrinking. And so they don't need all of those supplies. They don't necessarily need all the linens, and we can bless you guys with them and create that conduit for them through Project Good Works that connects all of the stuff that they don't need anymore, but still has great use. There's still utility in it. It's just they don't need it, and they don't want it to go to a landfill. Nobody wants that. So this is Project Good Works has been awesome to connect all kinds of, you would not believe all the weird things sometimes that we've collected and connected. So golf balls, what do you do with a closet full of golf balls? But we had a client that was really into golf balls, so we found the connection there. But for you, we love helping the veterans because we've got such, we're Pathfinders, so we've got that name, and we kind of think in military terms as far as just taking on the mountain and making sure that our clients are safely moved from one nest to the other. But what do you do with the stuff? And so you guys are an awesome solution for us to be able to solve that problem and make our clients realize what an impact they're having on the community. So that is
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's true. You know, a lot of times as we get older and have to downsize, they may see their valuables going out the door, and to them, that's very important, you know, but these are needed and they're utilized. Sheets have a long life, you know, and, you know, to get twin sheets, you know, to us is just a real blessing, and towels, because when our veterans do transition out, you know, we try to equip them, you know, for a good running start, you know, in a new home. So Pathfinders has been extremely important, you know, partner to us as an organization.
Project Goodworks is so fun. It's like the sprinkles on the ice cream. It's my fairy dust, man. It's so cool. Um, so tell me, how many have you served? I know it's got to be a heap.
We have now served over 1,000 veterans.
Uh,
That's why I consider this one of the most meritorious organizations in America. We're noted for being one of the most successful, and yet we're the most indigent too. All of us are volunteers. We're running 60, 70 hours a week trying to help these veterans. It takes a lot of work to pull something like this off, and you have to have a lot of community support. And, you know, just because we have a COVID right now doesn't mean that, you know, we don't still need supplies.
yeah,
We need them now more than ever because we can't go out and, you know, go shopping for them. So this is really important. We come into your warehouse and we've been very fortunate to be able to say, I see that over there, and is there any way y'all can part with that? We need it. You know,
yeah,
we need a lawnmower, or we need this, you know, without being greedy, but, you know, we have a lot of needs.
yeah. Well, absolutely. And I know that when we started COVID, oh my gosh, how many months ago, everybody just tore up after all their closets and organizing themselves. I mean, just regular regular people in the Tampa Bay area, they use that time to clean out the closets. Finally, we're going to get that done. But now they've been sitting on all this stuff because a lot of the larger nonprofits won't take it because it's soft goods or whatever, and it's challenging sometimes to now get rid of the stuff that you no longer need. But it's not serving you. It sure could serve somebody else, and especially somebody that served you unknowingly. And so what's the word? Oh, I've lost the word. But anyway, just from the bottom of his heart, was willing to lay down his life and willing to do that if need be, and to be there for our military at that. I mean, that's just so cool. That's a win-win-win. That's so
It
cool.
is. It is. I'm glad you feel the same way.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel that
Yeah.
way too. I echo your feelings there. They have so many needs. You know, even vehicles, you know, once in a while, you know, we get vehicles that are donated to us, and it's so difficult for our sector of individuals to have to go to the hospital because they go by bus. They have to sit out in that extreme heat temperatures and wait for the bus, and they're already, you know, disabled, not feeling well. They really shouldn't suffer. I hate to feel that they suffer, you know. So, you know, anything we can do, you know, to make life better for our veteran community, I'm all on board with it.
That's terrific. That's terrific. How can we support you more? Do you have a Facebook page or like a website and all that kind of stuff?
We
Tell
do.
everybody.
We do. They can contact me directly at 813-900-9422. I would appreciate that call. Or they can go on our website, which is www.libertymanor.org. There you'll find like a contact list, and you can just email me from there. A lot of information there about how we originated and what we're about. Some of the heroic services that these veterans have provided to us. We've had Army Rangers. We've had some ranked officers. We had a World War II veteran that came to us in a homeless situation because they froze his assets. So think about it. as we're comfortable today, if they freeze our assets because of identity fraud, in 90 days, we're washed up. Lights start going off, water, you know, you start losing everything. And he did. And it was identity fraud, no fault of his own. I got him from the Salvation Army after being there 5 free days. They called me and I went and picked him up, and he was with us for 1.5 years. But he was a World War II veteran. So this could happen to any of us.
Oh my gosh. Well, how cool are you guys to be able to do that? I'm so glad. I mean, I knew you were amazing. We knew that your organization was amazing, but now everybody gets to know. I hope you guys share this video, connect with Connie, volunteer, send financial donations, all these kind of stuff. So now you know this little bit about Project Good Works, but you know a lot more about Liberty Manor, and we are so blessed to be one of your partners. Thank you so much, Connie.
We are as well. Thank you, Janeen.
Take care, sweetie. Bye-bye.
You too.